Buongiorno and welcome to this pretty gritty video in Sardinia. We have come away for a few days hiking. We're following a walk that's called the Route of 100 Towers. So we've just set off from the hotel we were staying at. We arrived late last night, beautiful sunny morning, and we're on the first route and about to see the first tower, which is at a place called Foxy. We've just walked all the way along the beach, along here and round here onto this little path. Didn't actually realise there was going to be quite a lot of walking on the sand, which is, yeah, soft sand, fun. Haven't got my feet wet yet, which is good. Lots of people fishing, the sea is really clear. Might have to have a dip later on, it looks really inviting. Here's tower number 2 on our walk. Bit of a rough looking one. Like somebody's thrown it together. We've just scooted around the edge of a town called Capitana and we're back on the beach, as you can see. Pretty narrow beach as well. Got to try and get along the edge of there without getting our feet wet, which is going to be fun. I'm about ready for a Sprite or a Fanta, so if there's somewhere down there, a little beach bar, I'm going to get one. Bit of a scramble. Back up onto the road briefly. The beach kind of runs out in places, so you have to do little stretches along the road.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly.
One of the towers over there. Oh, it's windy. Really windy. Managed to get my cold drink, but we've sat down for all of 5 minutes and Martin says we've got to get going. We're not quite there yet, so we're, yeah, onwards. We might get a beer at the next one. We've got to find a supermarket.
We go around the back.
I'm just kind of intrigued about what it is. What sort of a race do you think it is? It's a something race. Yeah. Well, he's lost his vessel. He's lost his vessel. He was just running up to the finish line with just a paddle in his hand. Maybe. Decided my feet have had enough in the trainers. I'm going in for a paddle. We've got to walk right along to the edge of this bay, so I may as well be in the edge of the sea. Oh, there's a very steep driveway, Mark, to get up to finish. Good grief. Oh, what a slog. Right, we've made it. We've just climbed about 2 kilometres up a mountain out of the bottom there after going to the supermarket. We knew it was going to be a hill, but that was quite a long way. Anyway, we're here. Probably up again. Ah, somebody here. Hello! Ah, ciao! Ah.
Excuse me, I don't speak English.
Okay, it's fine, we don't speak Italian. Hi, ciao, bye bye. What a cute little house.
Yeah, lovely.
Good morning, day number 2, and we've left our little house in the rocks and set off walking for what should be about another 16-mile day if my calculations are correct. We've just reached tower number 1 for today's walk. There it is. It's a bit neater than that second scratchy one yesterday. This one's got a window. Long staircase.
L'ho affittata degli amici, fanno tutto a loro, c'è la camera idraulica, lo chiamano loro.
It's like a lemony cream, isn't it, inside?
Io non devo pagare niente. Paga tutta l'assicurazione.
We're just leaving Solanus, where we've had breakfast, although we only just arrived in time. The breakfast service had actually finished, but fortunately we had a couple of croissants with our names on them, thank goodness, because I was starving. So we are almost 7 miles in, on our way to, I think you say Veliciamus, something like that. So yeah, we're not quite halfway. Whew. It's hot, but there is a nice breeze. That water is just the most amazing colour. Definitely going to have a little swim at the end of today's walk, I think. And there's another tower. Been a bit lazy this time. We haven't come off the path to go right up to the door of it. But yeah, gorgeous. Really, really, really pretty. Martin striding out there, and some other walkers on the path. Haven't seen very many walkers. Loads of cyclists on the bit where we've been walking on the road. It looks like a really nice place to do some road biking. Might have to come back and give that a go as well. maybe another 2 or 3 miles to go, having a little ice cream break. Well, not a break because we're still walking, but a snack. I think I'd under-egged the distance again a little bit. I said 16 and I think it's more like 18 or 19 miles today, but not complaining because it's beautiful. Another tower, beach, lagoon, and our hotel's somewhere down there on the far side, at the far end of that beach, I believe. So we're doing another lazy look at the tower. There it is, on the hill. Don't need to go right up to it. Just need to finish this last. Let me just tell you what we're at mileage. We're on 17.47, so I reckon maybe 18.5-ish. Over 18, but hopefully not too far over 18. Definitely beer o'clock. Like going down a ladder.
Yeah.
No, I'm just in the tree. Good morning and welcome to walk number 3. We've just set off from Villisimius and we're heading to Costa Rey today. So my route says it's about 13 miles, which would make it the shortest day of walking so far, but given so far I've been about 2 miles out as a minimum each day, we could be doing a little bit longer. We'll see, but it's another beautiful morning. First tower of the day is on that island out there, and the second one is sat up there, which is where we're walking to now.
When I think about yesterday, my oh my, my oh my, a kiss and so I did.
Just ticked past 4 miles and we've been away from the coast for the last mile or so and climbing uphill. I was going to say through some mountains, that's probably a little bit extreme. We have certainly gone up high, but we haven't gone up a mountain. But yeah, coming away from the coast for a bit, so I presume there is no coastal path on this section. And then we're going to drop back down towards the coast now. Borrowed Martin's hat. A little bit of an Aussie look going on, trying to afford myself some shade on the back of my neck as well, because it's, to say it's late September, it is still very, very hot. High 20s, definitely. Sea's just come back into view there, so we're heading back down towards the coast. Hopefully to see if there's a little cafe for a coffee or something. It feels like it's about time for that. Been walking for 1 hour 37 minutes. Yesterday was about a 7-hour day of walking in total, so a long old shift.
My oh my.
We've seen lots of dragonflies and some big black beetles, and I saw a snake, but Martin didn't see the snake. I think I made too much noise because I was a bit excited, and then it had gone when he came back. But I think it was some kind of a grass snake. It was green with some brown speckly bits on the back, not very big. It was a Sardinian grass snake, I think. Bit of rock climbing. The path's there, I can see where people have gone.
Right, well you need to keep going that way then.
Can you do it? It's tricky with the bag, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we've just experienced our first bit of a problem with the route. The map we've been following on my phone is from an app called Wikiloc, which is what the guidebook suggested to use, and it's worked perfectly so far. But back there we had a bit where the path had been closed. There was just like a barrier telling you no entry. In hindsight, we should have just stepped over that and gone through, because when we rejoined the path it was quite a well-trodden path. But anyway, so we had to find our own way round. So we ended up using Strava just because Martin could see the heat maps to see where there were other paths that we could join it up. But up until then we've had no major catastrophes, just a couple of minor wrong turns. So not too bad really. We just walked up a very big hill to finish our walk. How long do you think it was, Mark? A couple of kilometres from the bottom.
2.5 it said.
2.5 kilometres, which was a bit of a killer on the tarmac. It's made our feet really hurt. And then we got here and she said that the restaurant was closed, but then the chef has just whipped up that for us, and apparently there's a couple of beers on the way as well, so that's made us very happy.
Salve!
Hello.
Hi!
Hello.
Oh, grazie.
Prego, madame.
Where I needed to be this morning. Look at this. Good morning. It is day 4, our final day of walking, heading back to the airport this afternoon. So today is just going to be an out and back, continuing on the coastal trail that we've been following, but obviously turning in time to come back and get on the bus to the airport, which we've just done a quick recce, so we know exactly where we've got to go when we finish, so possibly with time for a little dip in the sea at the end before we go home. What a brilliant walking holiday it's been though, superb. Going to be our turning point to go back along the beach to where you can see the civilization over there. Bit of a slog because it was soft sand, so it was hard going on the legs, but yeah, we're going to make our way back now, I think. Definitely not the easiest thing in the world to walk on, but there isn't any wet sand that you can walk on down by the sea because it's on too much of a slope. I feel like I'm doing There's obviously been a big fire at some point. Look at the cacti looking all weird and sea monster-like, but if you look down there, you see there's already new shoots coming through on it.
Just dunk in while we're here, sat here.
I'm going to put my bikini on.
Have you not got it?
No, but it will take me 2 seconds. It's in the top of my bag.